Dun, da, da. Oh yeah, guys, it's that time. So kind of funny, we had one of these like right by my house and it went out of business. So this one's actually closer to my new gym. So gonna get some grub. Get a little Five Guys vlogging. Found some other meatheads in here. Get free peanuts in this bitch. Regular fries. Double burger. Hey, must guys, make sure you wash your gym equipment. Am I the only one that washes your VersaGrips? I know you're not supposed to, but man, once these things start freaking stinking, I have to wash these things. So wash my VersaGrips, my wrist wraps, and my SBDs. And personally what I do is just throw these in front of a fan and let them air dry. So just don't be that guy that's freaking walking around with stanky knee sleeves. Check it out, guys. Got some red velvet pancakes. Got one cooking up here. Got my batter. Did a little trade with the training partner for some sups. And you guys ever do that? But he had a jug of red velvet cake MTS Whey that he apparently wasn't a big fan of. I like it, so we did a little switch, a little swap-a-rooski. So I figured, why not make some red velvet cake pancakes? So we will see how these turn out. The only thing I did different was I didn't think the pumpkin would go well with red velvet, so I substituted the pumpkin for just some Greek yogurt. So we'll see how these turn out. So far, so good. Oh, and thanks for the tip. I forgot, somebody left it in the comments section, but between pancakes, make sure to lower your heat a little bit each time, as the pan will keep heating up and the pancakes might burn a little bit. So slowly I've been just kind of turning down the heat. So nice little tip on making pancakes. I appreciate that. Check it out, guys. Final product. Looks like these turned out really well. Kind of spiced up my eggs a little bit today. I added in a half of an avocado and some salsa with a little bit of mixed up Mexican cheese in there. So just kind of spicing up my eggs. Using this little smaller grill that my girlfriend had because mine is currently 2 burners are out. So this is my temporary grill that I'm using. So usually I would tenderize these down, but kind of in a hurry and just gonna take too long, so I just cut off the fat off them. Gonna put some black pepper on here. Also like some kosher salt on there. Gonna do some garlic salt. And last but not least, a little bit of sea salt. We'll let these cook up. You enjoying the sun? You enjoying the sun, you Arizona dog? Alright guys, just flipped the chicken breasts and seasoned them. So, again, I'll probably let them cook for another 5 to 10 minutes and they should be good. Sunday afternoon, doing a little shopping. Gonna check out Sports Authority and see if I can pick up some new gym gear, possibly some new maggings. We'll see what they got. Alright guys, I actually ended up finding me, I got the all solid white Nike whatever Combat Pro maggings that I'm gonna add to the staple. Not sure if I'm gonna wear shorts over these ones or not. White's kind of a little bit different than wearing black ones, so we'll see. But I got a pretty good deal. I got these for they're like 15% off, and so with tax and everything's only like 32 bucks. Had to get extra large in these too. What the heck? The larges is just, the large was better on my waist, but it's just the leg part. It was just freaking, I felt like if I moved, it was gonna like freaking rip them. All right, everyone, back in the new gym for a back workout.
here with Robert and Devin, aka Ginger, aka best nickname somebody gave Devin recently was Andy Dalton. Anybody that follows NFL football, Andy Dalton right there. Or I give him crap and call him Michael Corey sometimes. Anybody that follows Michael Corey on YouTube. But after our cable pull-ins, we started off warming up the lats with those, got some blood flow in the lats, moved on to this. I can't even forget what you call this machine, but it's a row, obviously, but we don't have this at Gold's, so this is something that the new gym has that Gold's doesn't, so definitely love utilizing equipment that I wasn't used to using. And usually with this machine, I'm more of a fan of doing it for upper back and using the upper handles and going wide, but on this day we went with the lower handles. So it was definitely more of a mid-back focus. But here was something that I've never tried before, and I've watched the I just started kind of following the online coach on YouTube. I noticed he does these, and he calls these, I believe, landmine rows. But I've noticed that I'd seen Robert do these a lot at Gold, so here he is kind of trying to explain to me. It is kind of different trying to get in a comfortable position for this movement. So it's basically like you're doing a T-bar row, but you're going to just literally with one arm just grab the bar. You're not going to have an attachment or anything like that. So, and then basically you're just going to kind of think like a dumbbell row. So with these, I really try to kind of pull the bar back to my hip. That's the one focus I have with these. The one mistake I believe most people make on dumbbell rows, and probably if you're going to do this type of row, is pulling the bar straight up and down, which you're going to concentrate, or you're going to focus the movement to me more on your rear delts. I really try to focus on bringing my elbow back to my hip. So, but I will say, for a first time doing this movement, and what's also nice too about this gym is it has those little kind of hinges the bar slides into. So you don't have to kind of do your own makeshift one where you slide like a bar into the corner, and then once you start loading on tons of weight, the damn thing comes off the back. So this is another bonus that the new gym has that Gold's gym didn't have. So I know some of you guys were kind of writing some comments on my last video about, you'd make the drive, the extra drive, and I will say, you literally, without traffic and stuff like that, I've been getting to this new gym in right about 15 minutes. So, not a horrible drive. Literally, the only thing that's kind of turning us away from this gym so far has literally been like all the rules. They don't allow chalk. They're very pushy on making sure that your bags are like not kind of out in the open anywhere. So you have to have your bags like pushed against a wall, which I respect that. But we literally had like an employee freaking come up to us the other day. Actually, it was this day when we were deadlifting. And it wasn't us, but maybe somebody before us had like spilt some chalk on next to the platform. And so the guy literally came over and kind of tried to accuse us. And he's like, "Show me your hands," to make sure that we didn't have any chalk on our hands. So all of us literally showed him our hands, and we had no chalk. And he's like, "Well, see, this is why we have this rule, because it makes a mess." But so I can tell, like Robert especially, he's kind of more of a, I think kind of think like Branch Warren type training, where he's just very loud, very intense. So this isn't really like the ideal gym for him. I can see where Gold's gym appeals more to him, because literally we have like no rules at Gold's. This is definitely more of a gym that's, they're kind of like, they're not really catering so much to the bodybuilder. So that's kind of the downside to this gym. And the other downside is the freaking sales staff here are like snakes, man. Like every single day they hassle you on, because me and Devin are using a Groupon. We did like a month Groupon for this gym. So just kind of check it out, check out the new equipment, see if it's worth it. And like every single day we have like a salesperson that's like, "Well, if you want to trade in your Groupon now, you have to do it," and da-da-da-da, trying to kind of pressure us into signing up for a membership, where it's like, man, it's just like, it's almost freaking pushing us more away, because the annoying sales staff is freaking on our freaking back like every single day trying to get us to sign up. And then every single day they have a different rate, a different quote for, monthly initiation fees and all this stuff. So I'm still leaning towards signing up to this gym, but kind of like just going to kind of want to use the rest of my Groupon for the month and see, how we still like it. I definitely freaking love these Olympic style platforms. It's nice having like a nice flat, even surface. So definitely a plus with these platforms. And in my next video, you'll see us squatting on these, and squatting felt freaking really good too. So big plus on these. This is us going through some like high rep deadlifts. Definitely not something I'm used to doing, but kind of with Robert training with us lately, I've been kind of open to just trying new things, and he loves doing high rep dead. So just trying something new. I didn't get every exercise that we did on film. So you're just going to kind of see a couple exercises that we did, and then Robert had to leave early. So he is literally already gone at this point, and so it's just me and Devin going through some cable rows, which again, this is another plus though, is this new gym has all new cables, so everything just feels like so much smoother at Gold's. Everything is kind of old, and I don't know, it's just, you can just tell that the new cables make a big difference, where all your pulling movements and stuff, everything just feels so much smoother. And these benches on the cable row are flat, which is where ours are kind of like angled up. So I just think that these feel better as well, like the angle of this cable row. So moving on, we were trying to find a hammer row that kind of mocked this, like a plate loaded one, and they don't have that. So we were kind of bummed, but they do have I think it's a Life Fitness kind of similar type, row machine where you can do one arm at a time like this. So it's not the same as like the plate loaded one. I wish they had that. That is one thing we have at Gold's, but this machine definitely, is very similar to that movement. So it's kind of the best we can do with what we got at this gym. But after this, like I said, even though we did more movements, we just didn't get it all on film. We're doing a lot of back volume, but we moved on to some dumbbell, we call these swings, rear delt swings, where you do 20 reps kind of partial, and then you do 10 full reps at the end. I don't believe I got the full video of going over both, but this has definitely been like my new favorite rear delt movement. Like I said, you do 20 of these, like half range, and then you do 10 blast out, just full range of motion reps, and your rear delts will be on fire, and you'll have your kind of, notice the grip too, you have your palms kind of facing back, so not palms together. So that pretty much concludes this back workout. It's going to finish with Devin doing this is another bonus to the gym. We have a hammer strength plate loaded shrug machine, which I do love this. So this concludes this video. Stay tuned for some more tips for the little bro barbecue I had after this. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Grilling up some T-bones with the boys.
Good old man meal after a beast session.
Do you guys remember the Schwankster?
Hello, guys.
From the Olympia video?
It's nice to see you all again.
This is your celebrity, Matt Schwank. Spokane's finest.
Oh, one of them.
And then the little shit, Jack Wolf. Oh, Travis, you morphed into a dog.
Great.
Here's our little bro barbecue. We got some T-bone steaks, right?
Yep.
T-bone steaks, and we did.
Yep.
Matt picked up some pasta here. Some. Do you even know what they're called?
Orzo.
What'd you call this one?
It's a Greek orzo pasta.
Okay, and then this one was
A pea pesto.
a pea pesto.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Or a pesto pea, if you will.
So some pasta and some steak. Oh man, all Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rockies 1 through 5, all on Netflix, guys. If you don't like Rocky movies, I don't know, you got something wrong with you. I love Rocky movies, especially Rocky 4.